This episode of Asian Not Asian is brought to you by McDonald's. What's up, everyone? I'm here to share the news of the return of the snack wrap. Fans have been rallying for years to bring it back, and now it's finally here! It features a McCrispy strip in a soft tortilla with shredded lettuce and melty cheese. Comes with a choice of 2 sauce flavors, ranch or spicy. After nearly a decade of fan demand, the snack wrap is officially back thanks to the people who never stopped asking for it. It's the comeback we've all been waiting for. Try the snack wrap that broke the internet at a McDonald's near you.
I don't know. I mean, she's trying to she's been hitting me with a lot of the late night questions, when you're dozing off the bed and then they turn over and they're like,
oh shit.
Do you even love me?
Did she say that?
Nah, I mean,
but those kind of things.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's the Redacted, Not Redacted podcast. The podcast with all your favorite redacted friends. One of our friends, Jenny, has been redacted back to San Francisco. I mean, for fun. It's not that situation. It's not that kind of situation. I just realized that joke was in poor taste. But she's fine. She is in San Francisco, just hanging out, living her life. Jenny really lives the best fucking life, dude. She just she's doing comedy the right way, I think. She's writing. She does little sketches. Okay, she has her tech job, and she goes on little trips. She does half marathons. There's no one who I think does a half marathon who is truly depressed. I think only if you're depressed, I could see you doing a full marathon because you want to prove it to yourself. But a half marathon is I am in good shape, but I don't need to prove anything to anybody anymore. And so therefore you do a half marathon. Think about it. All your half marathon friends, they're so fucking annoying, right? Because they're just having such a good life. That's Jenny. She's doing awesome. So, but she'll be back very soon. We miss her already, and it'll be a lot of fun. If you are listening to this podcast, of course, don't forget to rate it, tell your friends, leave a review on Apple Podcast, on Spotify, on YouTube. You can check us out on YouTube. More and more people are checking us out on YouTube, which is really, really, it feels good. I feel there's a little micro community there because there's the tone of the comments I get, the tones I get for each platform feels a little different. On Apple Podcasts, I think they're the meanest. I think that because they come from the podcast world, they compare us to other podcasts. If you come from YouTube, you're just so grateful that it's not just thinly veiled neo-Nazi content that you're happy that it's pretty good. So I feel the YouTube people, there's a lot of old school people who used to listen to us for a long time, and then they went on to YouTube. So, hey, leave us a comment. Every one of those things matter. Leave us a review. Tag us on Instagram. Take a screenshot of your screen and post on Instagram stories. Tag us. Tell all your friends. That's the big thing. And, of course, go on Patreon and support us on Patreon. I don't think I've talked about Patreon for a minute. Actually, no, that's not true. I talk about it every single time. Patreon.com/AsianNotAsianPod. Best way to support the podcast. We put little piece of content. So mainly we do our Hack City show, which we had yesterday, which was awesome. We post the hosting set. So it's me and Jenny, or sometimes just me, and we just we post the hosting set for that. The last one, not the one from last night, but the one before, which I posted a couple weeks ago, it was bonkers. It was crazy. This dude, he listens to the show. Hey, how's it going? He came on and he told us he could do a 1-arm push-up. 1-arm push-up. You should see this dude. He looked like Liu Kang if Liu Kang was an SAT teacher. Okay, I think he did teach SAT, and he was. It was awesome. So that's the kind of weirdness that you can get into if you go to patreon.com/AsianNotAsianPod. Anyways, our guest for today, one has been on the pod before. The other has desperately wanted to be on. Desperately wanted to be on.
Begging.
Both are comics.
On my knees.
They got a podcast too called Blunderbuss, which I listen to all the time. You guys don't believe me.
Damn.
I listen to it all the time.
Thank you.
because I need male contact. Welcome back, Vic Tran and Archive.
Hey, good to be back.
Yeah.
Good to be back.
Yes.
I'm the one who's been on, I swever. Vic's the one who's been begging.
I'm begging. I'm desperate.
You're desperate.
No,
we've had you on, Vic, and that was a minute ago. You were at my house.
Ago.
We did it at my house.
Yeah, it was my first time over. Got to see the baby room.
Oh,
now you got two. That was before the second baby.
Yeah, that's why now we have to do it here in this horrible, horrible studio.
You've done it at your house though.
I used to do it.
Wow.
I do my podcast anywhere I can.
Yeah,
right. I'm the bang bus of podcasts. I'll do it in my car. I do it in my car. I do it.
Jenny's car, right?
No, it's just my car.
She just has a car.
Yeah, it's just me. I have a car. In my used to be in my apartment in all different places, like the living room. I've done it in the kids' room. And then in my own room, which is super weird, I'm like, I'm like telling my wife, I'm like, hey, can you leave? Because Jenny's coming over and we're going into the bedroom to make the podcast. And like, she doesn't even bat an eye. My wife, she's just sort of like, okay, whatever, just fucking clean up after. I don't care.
Cool. Yeah,
she didn't give a shit. So now we're here doing this.
Yeah. We always record at either Art's place or my place. And whenever we record at my place, there's a major dip in quality, both in video production and just like in lifestyle.
Yeah. I do feel like when I go to your place, it's sort of like a desperate, like, we need somewhere to record, and like it's like late at night, and I'll just come over, and we're all just like tired, and we're like, let's just get this done.
Right. People describe my place as like it looks like I'm desperate to like disappear. Just fucking pack up and leave.
It's a strange layout. It's nice though.
You look, because you talking about your apartment, the one with you live with Pang and everybody?
Yeah, Pang and Josh.
That's a nice place.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, but we have like no decoration, like no furniture.
It feel very masculine.
It feels like a hospital.
It kind of does.
Yeah, or like a mental institution.
You're right.
Yeah,
the flooring's like, it's like a hard linoleum.
It's very hard.
It's got the cold fluorescent light.
Yeah. Like a millennial gray walls.
Yeah. And it kind of doesn't help that there's a kind of like no common space in your apartment.
Yeah.
Well, there is that upstairs thing.
It's weird.
But it's like, I feel somebody lives there.
Right.
You know? Am I wrong?
Josh is up there. It's very uncomfortable everywhere. Every inch is just, that's the grind.
That's the grind, baby. That's the grind. I know. It's always, this is, I would say, doing and finding space for doing the show is like 85% of doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you can find like a cool like studio or I think if you ever listen to Brian Park and Dan Rosen's podcast, Middlebrow, they do it at like a furniture store.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
I know, which is very on brand for them, but also like, hey, they have a space.
Is it a furniture podcast?
No, it's like
That'd be sick.
It honestly could be. No, it's like it's I shouldn't be posting other people's podcasts on my podcast, but it's like a culture podcast.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And the two of them are very like artsy fartsy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So they talk about that kind
Aesthetics.
of thing. Yeah, not like us. We're gonna talk about.
This is lowbrow.
This is low. Even lower.
Even lower, yeah.
This is I like to shout it out whenever I can, whenever I have only Southeast Asians on the podcast. Right. That's us.
Let's go.
With Delta Boys today.
Yeah. Shout out to the Mekong.
Shout out to that river. The river.
I fish there. Never, but I want to one day.
Have you go to Thailand?
I go to Thailand, pretty frequently. Maybe once every other year, I would say.
Shit.
Yeah, since I was a kid. Yeah,
wow.
I love it. Yeah. Not as frequent as like, I feel like most people I meet here are like, I go every year, multiple times a year.
I feel
like,
that
what?
Every other year is a good amount.
Yeah, I don't know how they afford and have the time to go to freaking Thailand every year.
I know, Nepo babies.
I've never been to Asia.
You've never been?
I've never been. I hear great things.
They're gonna be confused about your ass. Yeah. When you get there, you're gonna be a Latino.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I'll be right at home. That's what I feel. That's what I identify.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, they can tell you're from Texas. Even in Vietnam, they're gonna be like, you're from Arlington, right?
Yeah. They look down on me. We heard about your backwards
South.
Ways down in Texas.
It's a great place. I feel.
When's the last time you were there?
Oh God, Asia, like Japan and Korea, I went in like 2018 or 2019.
Okay. Still been a while.
For my honeymoon, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sick.
Yeah, and then before that, I've been to Vietnam only once.
Whoa,
oh,
it's
nice.
fire.
Yeah.
Back in 2013 or some shit. It's so fucking awesome there. Nobody thought I was Vietnamese. Everybody thought I was every other thing.
Yeah.
They were like Chinese, Korean, Japanese. Russian. One person thought I was Russian.
Whoa.
Yeah, they were just like, they just thought I was anything except Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, yeah.
And they thought my mom was our translator. It's like, what's going? They would like talk to my mom, and we can kind of understand.
Yeah.
And they would be like, oh, so who are these people you're taking around?
Yeah.
And we're just like,
Whoa.
she's like, and then she would just play along. She's
Yeah.
like, yeah, these guys are part of the party. Be careful. And,
Yeah.
and people would be like, oh shit, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, we got great service.
Yeah,
So
That's awesome.
yeah, thanks for coming on. I guess we can
having
jump right into it. Like, what kind of Asian you were this week? Does anybody want to have a story and want to start?
I don't have a story, but I was listening to the pod on the way here.
Oh, shit.
And you talked to Jenny about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I've been thinking about this a lot, where I've been like slowly, I've been wanting to become more, and I think this is happening, like those like really sweaty Asian, like older dudes. Who wear their shirt like a
the
crop
shirt?
top,
Yeah.
and like socks and sandals. That's like literally what I've been doing this summer. 'Cause I've been playing a lot of soccer, and it gets so hot.
yes.
And so post soccer, I'll just be walking around, crop top, sandals on, just like being like a sweaty Asian guy.
Okay,
and I
sweaty
love
Asian.
it. Yeah. Drinking like an iced coffee, just
Yes.
like doing the squat. You
Yes.
know, I'm like
Never
looking for a
noticed
cigarette. I like love it. It's a great life.
When your relatives from Thailand come here,
Yeah.
do they like not act inappropriately, but like, for example, like sometimes, you know, if people from Southeast Asia, they come over here and
Yeah.
like over there, it's totally cool to just unbutton your shirt completely.
Yeah.
As a man.
Yeah.
Just like totally, it's not a sexual thing or
No, no,
anything.
no.
It's just like, I'm fucking hot.
Hot, yeah.
And I'm drinking this very light beer.
Yeah.
Do they do that? Do your relatives ever do that?
No, they're pretty. I think it's cooler in America, which is why like
Okay.
Thailand's like so hot.
They're always they're wearing
Yeah,
sweaters.
yeah,
They're like,
yes,
oh man, it's chilly up in this bitch.
They do complain about how cold it is in America, like everywhere. It's like so freezing.
It's like
to them.
85 degrees.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh
like,
my
oh,
God, freezing.
Yeah,
That's
this
really
is
funny.
This is too much. Yeah.
Dang. Yeah.
So no,
that's funny.
they're civil.
Okay.
I told them to be civil.
It was funny.
Don't
So
be savage.
the time I was in Vietnam, I was in Hanoi. We started in Hanoi. We went down and when we were there, everybody was wearing like light down jackets, like diet,
yep.
you know, kind of like you would get a Uniqlo, like one of those light
Yeah.
ones, right? And it was probably like 65.
Yeah.
And I was standing there and like, you know, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt and
Right.
they're like, aren't you guys cold? And I was like, it's so hot.
so- yeah.
I mean, it's not that hot. It's actually very comfortable, but
Right.
like everybody was like jeans, long, you know,
Yeah.
knit hat on. I was like, it's like if you took someone from hell and brought them to earth.
Yeah.
You're like, it's so temperate here.
It's nice here.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
they also wear like long sleeve everything, like pants and shirts, because they want to beat the sun. They don't
Yes.
want to get tan.
They don't want to get tan.
So they're like even more like prepared for the heat because they cover themselves all the
Is
time.
that a thing? Is that sometimes my mom will tell me like, oh, you know, in Asia people don't want to be tan, but I don't know if that's like her saying that
Yeah.
to me to get me to stay out of the sun or
Yeah.
some shit, or is that like a real thing?
I think it's a real thing.
think it's a
Oh, yeah?
Because my dad
thing.
says it all the time. Because I'm dark. And then
yeah,
my
yeah,
dad's like,
same.
that's bad.
That's
Right.
bad.
Yeah. He's very light skinned.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's very light skinned. My dad, he barely has eyebrows. So, like,
Damn.
I think I got my skin tone from my mom's side.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Because we were talking about this last night. Like, I don't really sunburn. Like, my skin
Right.
doesn't peel.
Yeah.
I just toast.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just get darker and darker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
So the colorism is real, I think.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Actually, no, that makes a lot of sense.
I do also feel like in the past it used to be like a colorism thing, but I feel like nowadays when I go to Thailand, I see there's so much skincare products. And I'm like, I think they've twisted it to be like, no, you don't want skin cancer, so like wear sunscreen.
So this is like the
Buy
next
this sunscreen.
evolution. of the
Exactly,
thing.
exactly. Which is
Damn.
from like Korean culture. Like that's the whole like skincare thing. Like
Yeah.
bled into
Yeah.
Thailand.
I'm gonna start
wherever.
using that as an excuse when people accuse Asians of being colorist or racist. I'm like, no, we're just really into skincare.
Yeah. Trying to be healthy.
No, that actually makes sense.
Self-care.
I used to work for, you know, what's that company called? Vaseline.
Oh no way.
They did social media
That's
for
random.
them. And then
Wow.
in Asia,
Yeah.
right? In Asia, they have a bunch of like lightning creams.
Yeah.
It was very interesting because you had to, if any like of that product somehow like crossed over, I guess like on the internet to like a Western audience, people would be really mad. It's like, what does that mean, lightning?
Yeah.
And
Right.
white people would be mad. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but white people always be the most
Yeah.
mad about
Right,
it.
right.
Like, this is racist.
Right.
This is racist.
That's so
and then
funny.
and then you know in Asia it's like. It is classist.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is classist.
Yeah.
And colorist and a little racist, I
Right.
think. But it isn't supposed to be. It's supposed to be just like, oh well, it means you're not like out in the sun working all the time.
But that's like, it's like rooted in classism. But it's like they don't really think about it that deeply, but it is part of the whole thing.
It is part of it. Yeah. But it's not the same thing as say like I want to be white. And that's not true. They do want to be white.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Never mind. It's racist.
This is like, it reminds me of Sahib's joke last night where he's talking about the caste system.
Oh, yeah.
The person sitting on the floor and he's just like, the guy's like, get your woke shit out of here. It's like literally what it is. Like it's true, but also it is like sort of American wokeism. I think both are true in a way.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. Yeah.
I love.
I didn't know you worked for Vaseline.
Yeah, that's
I worked for like the
big
company.
oil, big petroleum.
Big petroleum. Let me tell you about
One of those guys.
Ultimately, let me say this, okay? If you work for a corporation, you ultimately work for either work for DuPont, Disney, or Walmart. Like that's where all the money funnels back up.
Yeah, there's no escape.
There's no escape.
Vaseline, that's one step away from baby oil, Mike.
Man, we're selling a lot of it in this one house. This guy can't get enough.
How do we target our social media to that guy?
Target social media. This guy loves it. Okay. How about Vic? You got what kind of Asian were you this week?
Man, I'm trying to be like a growing Asian.
Okay.
Like a growth Asian. My girlfriend says I need to grow. So that's what I've been trying to do.
She means by height.
Yeah.
Baby, I've been working on it for years.
I'm trying, okay?
Get you on the structure.
I'm going to Turkey next year.
You knew who I was when you met me.
What's going on there?
I don't know. I mean, she's trying to she's been hitting me with like a lot of the late night questions, when you're dozing off the bed and then they turn over and they're like,
oh shit.
Do you even love me?
Did she say that?
Nah, I mean,
but like those kind of things where it's like, hey, what?
Well, it's becoming more specific. Like,
wow.
Would you ever abandon your life and live in Washington? Like, no.
Wow.
I love it.
How long you guys been dating again?
Like 2 years now.
Oh, that's getting there.
Those questions are.
But I am making an effort. Like, I made like a personal budget, which I'd never done before.
Oh shit.
Trying to like keep track of my expenses. And you know what I found?
Like, honey, do you have any money?
Yeah. You know what I found? I found out I'm doing okay.
Oh, are you? Let's go.
I mean, it's not great, but I'm doing okay.
Are you using like an app for that or something?
Nah. I just like opened up Microsoft Excel.
Okay, that's fine.
Just went through like my Chase recurring.
Categorize everything.
Yeah, just categorize everything.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I was like, I got some left over.
Nice.
Doing all right.
Spend all that right away.
Dude.
Anything left over, spend.
Yeah, because I've never been good with money. Like I've never been good with like planning ahead and being very meticulous with like I'm gonna sort this chunk of money here and invest in here.
Yeah.
My whole thing was like what my parents do is just like be super frugal, try not to overspend. And that served me well. So I was right in the end. And growth was unnecessary.
They don't like budget or anything, right? Like your parents don't?
No, they just sort of wing it.
I feel the Asian immigrant way to do it is there's not really a budget. It's just don't spend money as much as possible until there's something that is just like their weakness, and they'll just spend a ton of money on that.
Yeah.
Like a nice TV or something.
Yeah, something like gambling.
Yes.
It's like, okay, we're gonna be very good about it.
Yeah.
But then when the parlay's awesome,
let's go.
Okay, when the over under on the bills is what's up, then like we're going hard.
Asians love gambling.
But like the budgeting thing, I agree. It's like they don't think of money as an asset where you're like, okay, I can use this to like make more money, and except maybe buy a house. I think that's pretty obvious. But otherwise, it's just very simply, just don't spend money.
Right.
Yeah. I think they're wrong. I think they're wrong about that. I do feel better now that I have some idea of like what my finances look like, and but my whole life I've been horrible with that.
Yeah.
I've been so bad with
Yeah, I hear that. Wait, have you ever been in like, I would say, dire straits as far as money goes?
Yeah, I was unemployed for like a long time, like 6 months.
Let's go.
And then I maxed out like a credit card.
Oh shit! Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
I've been there.
I dug myself out of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you on unemployment? Did you draw unemployment?
I was on unemployment. I was wilding out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did things I shouldn't have.
Like what? Hit me with one.
One time, during the midst of my unemployment, I was in Houston visiting family for the holidays, and then there was a big snowstorm or a big freeze. So Southwest had to cancel all their flights.
Yeah.
And so I had to extend my trip, but I was like, I don't want to stay with my parents anymore. So I rented out a hotel.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just like some motel down the street. I rented out a hotel with like a rooftop lazy river.
Dude.
And
a lazy river.
I met a girl that weekend, and like I had like a whole like relationship that weekend.
I remember this.
And I was just like funding it at this hotel
Through your bank, through your credit card.
through my credit card. And then after the whole thing, I was like, I think they'll reimburse me. The bill was crazy.
I think they'll reimburse me.
Oh my god!
I was like, they fucked up. They'll reimburse me. And you know
you-
what?
yeah.
Once again, I was 100% right.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't lose a cent.
Really? They gave you all that money
They
back?
gave me all that money back.
I love it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
2 years
Sick.
later, now you can't choose your seat on Southwest, but
But at the time,
Yeah.
you
yeah,
got
no
the-
more free check bags. But
You got lazy river.
I got the bag,
Worth
baby.
it.
I got the lazy river.
You know why we don't have a checked bag though? It's because of fucking you.
I'm the only
People
one who
like
knows
you.
why.
Yeah, everyone. Southwest is doing so good up until
Yeah.
about 2023, and then all of a sudden this fucking insane bill comes in from
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
This guy spent
Dude.
$25,000 on the hotel condoms.
Yeah.
And oh my god, we gotta get rid of the checked bags, everybody. We gotta make up for this guy.
I was
Worth it, though.
harassing him too. I was calling him every day. I was like, I'm a shareholder. I had like 2 shares of Southwest that I bought during the pandemic
Dude,
when they
that's
cost
so
like
funny.
$4. Yeah.
I love
Oh
it.
my god.
I was wild.
Yeah,
You
finessed
no,
it,
I hear
though.
ya.
But yeah.
I love it.
Actually, the more I talk about it, I'm like, no, I've mastered finance.
No, yeah,
you're doing
good.
great.
Yeah.
You're killing it.
This should be
Schemes.
another kind of okay. We've come down to the two takeaways for your financial things. Is one, don't save. 2, go ahead and max out that credit card because
Yeah.
someone else will take care of it.
It's all a gamble. It's all a gamble.
that is
And
so
you're
good.
winning.
That
I
is
love it.
That is amazing.
Asians do love gambling.
Yeah,
we do love
that's a
gambling,
thing.
and I mean that was gambling right there. You
Yeah.
didn't know if that was going to
Essentially,
come through or
yeah.
not, you know.
Right.
But you let it ride
Well,
hard.
fuck it.
and it came through.
I'm learning a lot about myself.
Yeah. Although I would say that your gambling is funny because it wasn't like you came out on top. You just broke even. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Uncut Gems would have been a different movie if you just broke even.
Just break.
even.
Oh,
Yeah,
so true.
It would have been a happy ending.
There's a Vietnamese version of Uncut Gems where the guy just comes off with 0. It's just like, all right, and he just goes back to work at the post office.
Still gets shot.
He still gets shot,
bad.
but he's alive. He's like, oh shit.
No debt for his family. He's good.
But I got no debt though. All right, back to 7-Eleven.
I was in Florida a couple months ago for my cousin's graduation, and we had like this big lunch, and we're doing the big Asian thing at the end of the meal where we're all fighting to pay the bill and stuff. And so the waiter comes out and he has a stick full of straws. He's like, everybody pick a straw, and whoever picks the bent straw has to pay the bill.
Okay.
I was like, fuck. He figured out our weakness. It's like the
Gambling.
only thing that Asians love more than picking up the bill is gambling.
Damn. You didn't pick the straw though, did you?
I didn't. And
Let's go.
I missed out paying the bill, and I was disappointed.
You wanted to pay the bill?
You wanted to pay the bill.
Yeah, because like my uncle, that he kind of like fronted a lot of the trip, so I just wanted to like give back.
Oh,
a
that's
little,
cool.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is something fun to do, paying the bill when it's like not your culture too. Because one time I went to went on this nice, like a little summer trip, right? It was my family, and then like it was my best friend and his like extended family. So it was like his sisters and cousins and all these people. And we went to this restaurant, and I wanted to pay for it because we were staying at like one of their condos. So it was like, we didn't have to pay for any lodging for like 3 days or 4 days. So I went there and like, I used all of my Asian skills, right? Like I found the waiter beforehand, so it wasn't even like a thing.
Yep.
And then when the patriarch of the family, like my friend's dad,
Yeah.
was like, okay, it's time for the bill. Okay, we can get it. And the waiter's like, it's already taken care of. The look on his face. And then he like
such
looked
a-
over at me, and the whole time I was like doing the double gun.
Yeah, the finger guns.
Until he turned at me, and I was just looking at him, and he's like, Mark! And I was like running around in circles. It was
So good.
it was so
Got
sick.
him.
And then he was like, I mean, it really impresses white people, dude.
Yeah,
If you pick up the tab, because it's like not their thing.
Right.
Right.
They
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah,
It's
especially
sick.
to a parent, they're just
Right.
like, it just doesn't compute. Their kids just always are just taking from them.
Yes.
So good, dude. That's so true,
love it.
Right?
man. That's so true.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You what? No, no. I'm supposed to give you my wealth.
It's culture
No.
shock.
Yeah,
they're losing their minds.
They just don't know what to do.
I can't believe. Yeah,
I love being Asian around other ethnicities.
I know.
I love being
They don't see it coming.
They really don't. They're so fascinated.
Especially with dating too, because like sometimes you just do regular Asian shit for the person you're dating, and they're like, "Oh my, what?"
That's so nice.
Yeah, but for you, it's just second nature. And then like I get annoyed that they're so like impressed. It makes such an impression. It's like, yeah, this is just like common courtesy.
Right. I will
I'm trying to
say,
think of an example, but
yeah, what do you got?
That's okay.
What do you got? You know, paying for
Lazy River Hotel.
Lazy River Hotel.
so
This
Asian.
is just Asian
gambling.
culture.
Gambling, yeah.
Took her to a casino. And she's like, "This is so nice."
Yeah. We just love rivers.
We do love rivers.
We're at the Hilton
Mekong
Delta.
Lazy River.
You're in a gunboat, you know? You wouldn't be in the lazy river. You'd be like outside of it, waiting to ambush someone. You know, that's the Asian way. It's like, okay, as soon as John Kerry's boat comes by, just fucking get him. You know?
Hell yeah, you always impress them with the guerrilla warfare.
It is romantic.
Oh, man. They never see it coming. So, okay. Well, thanks for coming and doing the show. We want to talk about. Let's see here. Do you want to do the sponsored segment?
Oh yeah.
We want to get this thing done. So it's a swipe right. So that means it's like say yes to the things we're saying yes to. It could be anything, right?
Right.
So okay, what's up, everyone? The following segment is brought to you by McDonald's and the return of the iconic snack wrap. Fans have been rallying for its return for years, and now it's back after 9 years, featuring a McCrispy strip, a soft tortilla, shredded lettuce, and melted cheese. Comes with a choice of 2 sauce flavors, ranch or spicy. Try the snack wrap that broke the internet at a McDonald's near you.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're going to talk about things that we're saying yes to. Okay, like for example, the snack wrap. In general, I say yes to McDonald's. I love getting McDonald's.
Yeah, that's my post-podcast meal.
Is it really?
Yeah, every time I leave the apartment, I open the McDonald's app.
Really?
Yeah, what are we getting?
Yeah.
A little treat to myself.
We have a very similar order, I think. We talked about this for McDonald's.
What's yours?
I think it was like a quarter pounder, chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what you get, right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's like filling, not too much, but like it's still like.
Want to know my new order?
Okay.
You got a new one?
Snack wrap. 3 snack
All the
wraps.
sauces, spicy ranch.
Yeah. That's good. I love that. Yeah. Any other things? What are we saying yes to? I got something to say yes to.
You got something more?
Yeah, I got okay, so the new Downton Abbey movie is coming out.
There's a movie?
Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? There's like been 3 movies.
I didn't
Maybe
even
this is
know.
the third one.
I thought
Maybe
it was
it's
a
the
TV
second one.
show.
It's a TV show and
That
there's been
movie's-
movies.
Wow, they're on the Pokemon path.
Getting crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I am a big fan of the franchise because I'm 1,000 years old and I just really like it.
You remember that time?
Yeah. I was like, oh man,
Good times.
crazy. Back when we had aristocracy. Yeah, I just really like it. It's like well done. I realized too that the guy who created and wrote it, he's written a bunch of stuff that I really enjoy. So like for example, what's it? Pride and Prejudice. You guys don't even know because you guys are not in the demographic. But
I love Pride and Prejudice.
You read Pride and Prejudice?
No, I didn't read it. I've watched the movie. But I love the movie.
The TV show with Colin Firth.
I did not.
That one is fire.
Yeah, I did not even see that. Yeah,
and
I'll peep it though.
Yeah, it's the same dude who
Cool.
who he wrote that adaptation.
Okay.
And now he obviously has Downton Abbey. I don't know if he wrote this movie. But either way, I'm just like all my friends are all like, "Oh, we gotta watch John Wick or F1." I'm like, "No, Downton Abbey, dude."
That's on my list of things to check out. I love like old British culture. I find it to be fascinating.
Yeah, and the guy again who created it, he's also like a big. He hires like this dude who's like all about authenticity, like why everybody. This is how you do it.
Nice.
And it's like quasi related to menswear because of all the rules.
God, you love it.
I know.
I'll say, I'm trying to just say yes to like my first instinct.
Oh.
Like, just say yes
yes
immediately.
man.
Yeah, be a yes man
Let's
before
go.
like the anxiety and the doubt set in. Just say yes to whatever the original plan was, and just go with that and not think about it.
Say yes to the original plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just so I don't have to deal with like the anxiety or the second guessing.
You're talking about like major life choices, not just like for dinner plans. You're talking about stuff like if there's an instinct where it's like, you know what, maybe I should move to LA, blah, you know, something like that.
Well, I didn't even think about that, but yes.
Everything besides moving to Washington. That is the one.
Everything besides
Swipe left on moving to Washington.
I talk myself out of like a lot of things.
Wow.
With the things that I know I should do.
I didn't realize this.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah. And it's just like anxiety. I'm trying to get out of that.
Yeah. No, I hear that. I hear that. Yeah.
How's it going? Do you feel like you are changing your life slowly by doing this? Like, do you feel good?
I just started yesterday. Well, I had the
How's it
idea,
been?
and I was like, yes, I'm going to do it. And here I am.
You had the idea.
Because you said yes to doing this podcast.
I did, yeah.
You said, yeah.
And that was a week ago.
And that was
so this is already going swell.
So you're way ahead of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Swiping yes to the redacted, not redacted podcast.
That's
which I
what you gotta
love.
say yes to.
What does redacted mean?
You don't know what it means? It means like removed,
Like omitted.
Yeah, omitted.
Oh, okay.
You know, like
Taken away.
Taken away. Yes, exactly. I'm saying,
It was there.
I'm saying yes to the thesaurus. You know,
I should read more.
I have been doing that. That's another thing I'm saying yes to. I'm saying yes.
Yeah?
I'm saying yes to, like digital books.
Oh, sick. Do you like a Kindle?
I don't have a Kindle.
Not yet.
I just do it on my phone, but I'm trying to just like not use my phone, you know, just for like social media. So I'm like, I'm saying yes to like, been trying to read more. I'm reading a lot of sci-fi. I'm reading this one. It's from it's the Culture series. It's like it came out in the 80s, but it's very, 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 very sci-fi.
Really?
You know, it's not just like, oh, you know, what will happen in about 100 years or 1,000 years when humanity is just like getting to Mars or something like that.
Yeah.
No, it's like so far in the future that they don't even reference Earth anymore. It's just like there's humans and there's all sorts of crazy stuff that happens.
Yeah.
It's like high sci-fi.
Super duper high sci-fi.
It's like Dune. Yeah.
Dune.
Yeah, I mean, it's I think sometimes it's like, oh, this is an escape because I don't want to, you know, think about today. I want to think about like 100,000 years from now.
Right.
Like that. Let me tell you about my sleep situation with 2 kids. The night starts off fine with just the 2 adults, my wife and I, trying to get some sleep, but before you know it, it's 2 a.m. The baby is up, my son is knocking on the door, and mom and dad are just trying to catch a few Z's before the sun comes up. But one thing that's been helping us for sure, our Helix Sleep Mattress. It helps everyone get comfy and relax and hopefully stay asleep. I've noticed before that it took my wife and I a while to get to sleep. You know, when you're tired but you just can't get comfy. That's not happening with our Helix. We lie down and within a few minutes we're in dreamland. And trust us, we need it because we need as much sleep as we can get. Trust me when I say that a Helix Sleep Mattress is a parent's best friend. Right now, go to helixsleep.com/Asian for the 4th of July sale with 27% off site-wide, exclusive for listeners of Asian Not Asian. That's helixsleep.com/Asian for 27% off site-wide. helixsleep.com/Asian. Summer is full of big moments, weddings, vacations, and endless photos. But if you're dealing with hair thinning or shedding, showing up and being present in those moments might feel tough. Nutrafol takes a whole-body approach to hair growth, working from the inside out. So the sooner you start, the sooner you'll be feeling confident and focusing on what matters most to you. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people. Anything truly worthwhile takes time and effort, and with Nutrafol, see thicker, stronger, faster-growing hair and less shedding in just 3 to 6 months. Everyone's root causes of hair thinning are different, so a one-size-fits-all approach to hair growth doesn't cut it. Nutrafol has multiple formulas designed to give your body what it needs to grow and support your hair's unique needs. Whether you're navigating postpartum, menopause, a plant-based lifestyle, or simply looking to see less hair shedding, Nutrafol has you covered. While many supplements rely solely on ingredient studies, Nutrafol clinically tests final formulations to ensure their efficacy. In a clinical study, 90% of women saw overall improvement in their hair after taking Nutrafol Women Hair Growth Supplement for 6 months. This summer, stop worrying about your hair and start making memories. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code ASIAN. Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code ASIAN. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code ASIAN. Yeah.
But the problems are still the same. On some level.
Honestly, it's always the same.
It all
The
comes
problem
back.
is
It always comes
humanity.
back.
It's
The problem
always-
is
humanity.
The problem is us.
I mean, we're trying to start a book club. We're trying to
yeah?
trying to read some Russian literature.
Okay.
Yeah,
Say yes
Crime
to,
and Punishment.
You're
To Crime and
invited.
Punishment.
Trying
We
read
wanna
that,
tackle it.
Really?
I've been trying to do more literature for the same reason.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like doom scrolling on my phone all the time.
Right.
Yeah,
I
I
need
feel
to doom
stupid.
scroll in a book.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
we're saying
You're
yes.
invited, dude.
Okay.
I guess. Is he invited? Anyone's invited, I guess.
Yes.
That book's hardcore.
Have you read it?
In high school.
Okay.
But I was also.
Well, you're right in high. It can't be that high.
Yeah, it can't be-
Hardcore. You're right in
Okay,
high
makes sense.
school.
I know, but like, that was also when I was reading a lot.
He was an AP English guy.
I was an AP English guy.
I want to go back and read all the books that I was told to read in high school.
You know
Like
what
all-
you should read
Yeah.
is you should what's F. Scott Fitzgerald's famous book?
Oh,
Great
Gatsby.
Gatsby.
Love.
It's a really good book.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
I
okay.
mean, if anything,
Also short.
if anything, it's just his writing is his
It's
his
poetic.
actual prose. His
Yeah.
prose is like incredible.
Yeah.
every
I-
page is like beautiful.
I didn't realize I was a prose guy. Because
You're a prose guy, dude.
Yeah.
Adult man discovers poetry.
Yeah, you're a
I love
prose
it.
guy, dude.
Yeah. It's
Poetry's
Like,
also
dude,
sick.
Am I
I read a
crying
book
right now?
called Martyr, and it was so
Yeah.
far removed from what I thought I would like.
Yeah.
But the way that the guy just like talk, or I guess writes, is like, man, I could. He's not even talking about anything. I just like
It's amazing.
I like that
Yes.
he's putting words on the paper. I like
right.
the arrangement of words.
You love vibes. Good prose is good vibes.
I guess
Good prose
so.
is good
Yeah.
vibes.
You're just
It's
vibing.
It's all it's the same as if somebody drops some fire bars. You're just like, dude.
Exactly.
You're just like
Exactly.
you hit pause and you go, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like layers.
How
to
did you
it.
put those words together, dude?
Right,
That's
bars.
that's all reading is, guys.
Yeah, I know.
That's how you
Just
market
finding out.
reading to like the next generation.
to men who don't think about prose.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, guys, it's just rap but on paper.
Yeah,
easy.
imagine
Yeah.
400 pages of bars.
Yo, let's go. All right, that wraps up our thoughts about
Wraps up.
books and movies
Nice.
and prose. Thank you for McDonald's for sponsoring the segment. Make sure to try the snack wrap that broke the internet at a McDonald's near you. Now featuring a McCrispy strip, soft tortilla, shredded lettuce, and melty cheese. Comes with a choice between two flavors, ranch or spicy. Enjoy!
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Back to the problematic stuff. Okay, so okay, y'all got
Those
a
damn
podcast.
immigrants.
You all
Anyway.
got a podcast, and I listen to it. Okay,
Yes.
and you guys are always. I feel surprised that I listen to it. I text you guys. I'm like, oh, that was a funny thing to talk about. Ha ha ha.
That's so sweet.
I am surprised, yeah.
Really?
But always touched when I get that
Dude.
mic text.
We don't get a lot of listeners, but I look at the stats. I'm like, well, who are these 30 people listening? I like want to know.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is. No one like.
they're all my
it's
high
like
school
you.
bullies, bro.
Yeah,
This guy's doing so bad.
yeah.
Oh man, let's get in the F-150 and drive around, man. And listen to Vic. He's doing terrible.
This is what they probably sound
Yeah,
like.
yeah, they do, and they
life
they
is
live in their
messed
giant
up.
McMansion houses and shit. No, I love listening to it because it just like I'm like past that part of my life in a good and bad way. I'm
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
I can't be out there grinding like y'all, and
Sure.
so I love listening to people who are just like still at it, getting at it.
Right.
Well, I'm catching up to you, man. I got my Excel spreadsheet.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. Have you used used pivot tables on it yet?
Oh my
pivot
God.
tables?
Next level.
I don't even know what that
V
is.
lookup.
The phase you're like, dude, you can't hurt me with
You
something.
got to
I
do
don't
a
know.
pivot table, dude.
table?
Yeah. See things
the
change in
hell?
real time. Oh my God. It's so
You guys are
satisfying.
doing boxing moves on Microsoft Excel.
Yo, you use the
Pivot.
duck and weave feature though. Use the ground and pound. That's
crazy.
That's Excel, dude.
Dude, I just ditched my budgeting Excel. That's so funny that you just got on it. I'm like done. I did it for 3 years. I'm like, I don't ever.
You're not doing anything.
Not doing it anymore. I gave
Nothing?
up. I don't care.
What?
Yeah.
You gotta care.
Yes, bro.
No,
All right,
I
I'm
stopped.
convinced. I'm
You gotta
reverting.
use
No,
it.
here's the thing. I used to be very meticulous. Every single little thing I
Yeah.
bought, like even like a small coffee, I was like, it's going on the Excel sheet.
Oh.
And then I had pivot tables. I was like looking at the graphs. I was looking at everything change. And then at a certain point, I'm just like, my lifestyle hasn't changed. Like I'm not going to change. Like I don't change myself as I'm budgeting.
Right.
So like, why would I change if I don't budget? I'm just like putting in more work into my life that like doesn't matter.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like saving. I realize what you realized. Where I'm like, I'm doing okay. Like I'm saving. I'm like everything
Right.
is like normal.
Yeah.
So why would I'm just putting in more work for nothing. So I was like, this year, who cares?
Whoa.
This year cares. And I have noticed I've been spending kind of recklessly because of it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah,
that it's almost more. It's kind of like I don't know, a lot of different things in life. Like if you go on a diet, it's not even necessarily your like I'm going to eat less. You're just like mindful of the fact that you are doing it.
It's discipline.
Yeah. It's like now I'm going to think about it, or
exactly.
You know, like I have my budgeting app, and like sure I kind of go wreck hard on stuff, but sometimes I'm like, can I buy this polo shirt? And I look and I'm like, oh man, I spent like $50 on coffee this week. Right. I guess I can't, or something like that. I mean, it's some small thing, you know. Right. Yeah. It's just awareness of it.
You're right.
No. Live your life. No. So
you're convincing me to revert, bro. I'm going back to my old ways.
So on the podcast you guys have is called Blunderbuss, and it's you guys talk about blunders, like things which are, I don't know, like missteps you make or whatever. And a lot of times too, I listen to that because I want to just like, I wish there was a call-in segment because I could just be like, dude, don't worry about that, man. Like, remember, Vic, you were like stressed out because there was like a Netflix exec who was supposed to, who was at one of your shows.
That was a great app.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
The check spot.
And he missed your spot or whatever.
So mad. Yeah.
And
walked out.
Yeah, I wanted to be like, don't worry about that. It's, you know, it's fine. You know, you crushed in front of the people that mattered and stuff like that. Anyways, so I wanted to have the opposite of what blunders are. We're going to talk about wins. Whatever an opposite of a blunder is. So I feel sometimes it's not, blunders aren't necessarily losses. It's just sort of like a mistake you made. Right. So it's not even necessarily wins. It's almost like an accidental win. I don't know if you have something like that.
Oh, accidental win.
Or, I mean, it could just be a win. Whatever you think. It's like a positive thing.
That's what your parents call you. This is our accidental win.
Yeah, that was an accidental win. That's a win-win situation.
Hell yeah.
So we can do that. You guys something you guys want to talk about?
I had, okay, this is kind of inside comedy.
Yeah.
But last night I was on your show.
Yes.
Actually, one of my favorite shows.
Oh, thank you.
But after I booked that show, another club reached out to me on the same day, and I turned them down. Said, sorry, I got to do this much better preferred show. Helix City, right? And so they were cool about it. They were like, all right, we'll give you another spot. So I ended up doing my makeup spot like a week or two ago.
Oh, okay.
But then yesterday they tagged me in the lineup for that night. So they forgot that they removed me from the show. So I looked at my schedule. I was like, I think I could squeeze these two in.
Let's go.
And so I went and did your show. Then I jetted and made my spot for the second show. Took advantage of their blunder. A little bit of an accidental win myself.
Accidental win.
Yeah, and on your show, I riffed something on stage, like a line that worked.
Great set.
I was like, oh, a little accidental win here.
Yes.
I was like, but that felt natural. I might be able to use that just in that bit.
Isn't that the best?
Yeah.
The hand raise.
The hand raise thing. So I went to the next spot, tried it. It worked.
It works.
Like, bro, writing on stage,
dude,
killing it.
It's the best when you can like riff things like on the spot. I sometimes even like it if it doesn't work again. I'm just like, that was like a little cool thing I did.
A little magic, yeah.
That's the magic like once in a while. Like
had to be there.
Had to be there.
Off the dome.
Yeah, dude. I love it. Yes, I also like that your win requires someone else's loss.
Yeah.
I think that's just the nature of winning.
You're like a zero.
I turn into Trump. I'm a winner.
I'm a winner. That means someone else has to lose.
Everyone else bombing. I win.
This comedy club is losing.
That's so funny.
Did you have a good set at that place?
Yeah, it was good.
Pretty sad.
Nice.
Hell yeah. How'd you get there? It's kind of far. I know which club.
Yeah, I just hopped in a car. Uber.
I was like, damn.
So you're
Put that in the budget seat.
Yeah, you're a loss there.
Yeah. As much as like my life is a mess, I do pride myself. I'm a pretty punctual person.
Yeah.
What I lack in like financial discipline, I'm very good with like time management.
I'm very big on that now.
Yeah.
I hate it when people are. You can be like a minute or two late. That's okay.
Sorry for being late.
No, not your. At least you texted me.
I was like on it. I was like, oh, at least
do people not do that? Do people not hit you up if they're late?
Oh, dude.
I mean, all the time, people like at shows, but just in real life, I'm always like, like if you're like people coming in late, or like the worst is like sometimes like they're running late and then they get mad at you for asking.
Oh, what?
Hey, are you gonna be here? Like I'll be there when I'm there. I'm like,
oh, chill,
dude. You told me
you committed to this thing.
Yeah. This is the time.
Right.
I think it's just like the more I'm just like so time constrained.
Yeah.
That it's like if people are late, I'm just like,
it's rude to you.
Listen. You know, like I have a thing. This is a respect thing. You know,
Yeah,
so
I can't stand that. That's so inconsiderate, and it's also very prevalent in like the comedy community.
Oh, it's so common.
Yeah.
That's CP time. It's comedic people time.
Yeah.
They're always going to be 15 minutes late.
Oh man, it's just so stressful too.
insane.
Like as the producer too, or the host.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So that's a good
bad.
one. Okay. How about you?
Oh, this is this is sort of like a surprising when I was like, so I've been running a lot of like pickup soccer games.
Okay.
And they're fun. They're usually like a pretty standard. Everyone gets together. I like text a group like, hey, who wants to play? People will like the post. They come and play, and then everyone kind of goes on their merry way, right? Yep. So this happened like a week ago, and people, this like rarely happens, almost never happens. Like after the game, people were texting me personally. It was like, hey man, that was so fun. Like, I had such a good time.
Whoa.
And I was like, in the moment, I was like, it's kind of standard for me. Like, I didn't really think too much of it. But multiple people were like, dude, that was like, thank you so much for like setting it up, and like, and I had such a good, I want to do this again. Like, I want to like, let me know next time, like ASAP. I want to set up. I'm like, oh my God, like I didn't know I did that. But
Wait,
that felt really good.
So these are all people who like normally don't do pickups?
Yeah, these are like it's like a beginner / casuals group. Because like a lot of people hit me up like, hey, I want to try it out. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna put you all in a group and like we'll just like figure out a time to play. I've been doing it like it's sort of a new thing. This is like a third time we did it, but I was just like, this is the first time like people like were like, dude, thank you so much. And I was like, okay, you're welcome. Because in my mind, again, in my mind, I was like, another pickup time, whatever, chill.
Did
no
you
big
play
deal.
like in college?
No, I really just picked it up like 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
You got an interesting backstory with that.
Yeah.
Because you were like forbidden, right?
Oh,
When
right.
you were a
My
kid.
dad, I really wanted to play growing up. Like literally since I was like in kindergarten. I like, begged my family. I loved playing like in recess. Like I loved it. But my dad wouldn't let me because I was like really small. I was a really small kid, and he was worried that I was going to get hurt.
In soccer?
I know, right? It's crazy. Also like little kid soccer.
Yeah.
What can you blame them? Anytime you put on a soccer game, they're rolling around on the ground. So what was your dad supposed to think?
It's like, oh my God, this French guy, he got touched a tiny bit, and it looks like he's dying. It must be very rough.
Yeah.
So that was his logic. So I never got to play. I played a little bit growing like in middle school when I got a little bigger, and I got cut. I like tried out for the high school soccer team, but my high school soccer team was like very competitive. Like one of the kids I went to, I didn't go to high school. He's like a year younger, but he is now on the men's national team. Like that's like how good like my high school like program was. It was like the best of the best. Like people playing MLS from my high school.
I also got cut from my high school soccer team.
Oh really? Let's go.
Nice.
Did you play growing up?
I remember, it's so funny because I played like 1 year of like organized, like little kid organized.
Totally.
Right? And I remember I was on the worst team in the whole league.
Okay.
And we were literally 0-12. We won no games.
Nice.
And for some reason in my mind, I was like, it's my fault. It's because I'm that bad. I'm so bad at soccer that the whole team. I used to have a bit about it.
Really?
I used to have a bit
funny.
about it. And I just like I had such low confidence in it. And I also remember thinking when I was probably like 9 or maybe 8.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm too old to start soccer. It's like all these other
That's
kids,
literally how I felt.
all these other kids are so good.
Yes.
And like
there's no like foundation.
I was like, oh my God, all these other kids. And I wish that somebody could just sat me down and go, these kids all suck. Trust me.
Right.
Maybe one kid is like a little bit better than everybody else, but generally you're all terrible.
Right.
And so don't worry about that and just like go and have fun and stuff like that.
Right.
And so I did that, and then I like messed around, and then I was like, for some reason I thought I could make the team, the high school team. And our high school team sucked. So like I was like, maybe I have a shot, but like I didn't get it.
Damn.
Which is
hey,
totally
if you want to hop in, it's a lot of fun.
No, hell no.
No way. You would do great.
Don't get sucked in the archive group chat, dude.
No,
Notorious for group chats.
I love a good group chat.
Yeah.
I love setting up a group chat.
I love a group chat too.
Me too. Oh, there you go. I'll just add you for fun.
Group chat and like everyone's talking
Just
about
for the
soccer.
gossip.
Send a meme.
And then I'll be like, hey guys, can we stop talking about soccer? It's just stupid. I've got a whole bunch of Downton Abbey memes to send.
Check out this podcast.
Come to my show.
Come to my show.
Dude, there should be more adults, like you said, that just tell kids, like, hey, you suck, but everybody sucks,
Everybody
and that's
sucks.
okay.
Like growing up, I got it in my mind that I'm like not athletic and not competitive and all these things. And there is some truth to that, but like if somebody, this is what a coach should do, right? I feel like if somebody just sat me down and was like dealing with those things, I guess I needed a therapist, but like as an 8-year-old, but I was like, just to like explain what the sport is in my terms and just be like, because as a kid, you're so like worried about like, doing well in front of all these people. And you're like
the social aspect of it.
The social aspect.
Yeah. It's a weird, like, surprising thing to hear, and then I've been writing that, being like, whoa, I like did something that I didn't even expect to happen. Yeah.
Well, that's how like these rec groups. That's how they last so long.
Yeah,
it's because somebody's getting pleasure from organizing it.
I'm getting not a lot of pleasure from organizing it. I just do it because no one else would. And, like, there's no games that's gonna, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, I have to. No one's gonna do this.
Yeah.
It's out of necessity.
Out of duty.
But every now and then you get someone who messages you and they're like, hey, thanks for doing that. I'm like, oh, you're welcome.
I had a great time the one time I played.
I know, you're great.
Scored a goal.
I'm trying to get you back.
Retired.
I know.
On top.
Yeah, but that's the life of a natural athlete. I guess you guys wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't get it.
I was a kid. I had flat feet. As a kid.
People were mean to me.
I don't fucking
And then Vic comes in, I'm an alpha.
Yeah.
I play tennis.
Right. I'm going to go pro.
The real men's sport.
Yeah.
I wore little white shorts.
And I got my allegations.
I love those high school pictures of you, those tennis pictures of you.
Oh, yeah. Well, those are fake.
Those are fake?
I took those for a show.
Yeah. Those are not real.
That's
Have you seen them? They're so funny. They're like him on the court, and he's like laying down, and is like he has like his hands on his chin on his hands, and his feet are up. You know what I mean?
I basically do like the classic girl tennis photos.
Yes. I got it.
Yeah.
That is really
Those are for a show. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I love those pics.
I love too that you thought maybe that was from high school. It's like, wait, these are high school
They
pictures.
feel like something.
Oh, yeah.
No, I was 34 in these. So what the fuck
Yeah, I was like 25.
young he looks.
Yeah, I was already jacked.
Thought he looked in high school just jacked Vic.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh man, that's good. Yeah. For me, I feel like, listen, the win I had was I had my cracked comedy.
Oh yeah,
That was really great. I
That
love
felt really good.
Nice.
And it's weird. It sounds weird, but I don't put out a lot of my stand up like full sets. You know,
Right.
So I have little clips, and I'll put I used to put more of my clips on my own thing,
Right.
Which I felt was safer. It was like, these are my people. You know, people who follow me, they're gonna like my stuff. But like Cracked is like, it's like not a huge account, but it's like followed by people who like comedy.
Totally.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, these are like comedy fans,
Right.
And so I was like, okay, and they seem to do good. Like the clips did well, and then online, man, I haven't like put out a full like real like set on YouTube in a long time.
Wow. Nice.
So they put it out there. It got like decent views. I was like, okay, this is okay. And then like most of the comments were pretty positive. I was like, this is good. And then it was like one or two that were negative, and even that felt good.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, you need to have some haters too.
Right.
Yeah, like the Patrice O'Neal thing, like half of them are supposed to not like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like a portion is like, they didn't like it. And I was like, great. That's how I know that there's some edge to it.
Right.
So
Yeah,
if it's going to be, if everybody likes it, then it's like, wow.
I also think that's that's good in terms of like what the algorithm's showing. It's kind of showing like all kinds of people. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want other people to see it.
See it,
It's not
exactly.
just like the people who would mess around with me.
Right.
So that was like
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a good feeling. And then I got some more. I talked to Crack. They sent me some more clips. I'm gonna put them
Nice.
out.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool.
Does this inspire you to do like a longer thing to record and put out?
I would love to do another. I would love to put out an album.
Yeah.
I'd love to
sick.
put out like a little special.
Nice.
Probably like not that long, maybe like 40, 45
Yeah,
minutes.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
The only I don't know if it's an issue, but like I would have to like reach back into my, trove of like material.
Yeah.
And so, I would just have to use some of that, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with using like older stuff.
Right.
It's just sort of like I gotta have enough stage time. I gotta like
You have to workshop it.
Yeah, I have to. I mean, even just like saying all those bits one
Together,
after another, and having like being on stage for like whatever it is, 45 minutes or whatever the heck it is, and like having that fitness, I guess you could say.
I feel like that's exciting because
It
you
is.
have
It's
that.
like a
You
new
have
goal.
it there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like I have I need to go to like how MMA fighters have camp. They have a camp. I need a camp. I need a
They like go condition for
I need like a 6-week thing.
Got it.
Where like Daniel Cormier or the equivalent, comedy equivalent of Daniel Cormier.
I don't know who
I
that
was
is.
just watching him this morning.
Were you?
Yeah.
Were you his podcast?
No, just he was like
Clips.
hosting a sparring session. I don't want to get into it.
Yeah, I love that you're so embarrassed.
Yeah, don't be embarrassed.
You're like way
It's
more
cool.
embarrassed of that than like watching porn.
I really am.
No, you
I
love talking
You know
about
why?
watching porn.
Because Trump's not having porn broadcasted on the White House lawn.
Yeah. In fact, he's
Don't-
banning.
no,
he's
hold
banning
on here.
porn.
He would do it.
Yeah, true.
He's like, he would do it. He's like,
Yeah.
anyway. So, yeah, like I need somebody like that who can just like kind of Like, okay, this is what you need to work on. These are things. These are some holes in your game. Yeah. This is like the approach you're gonna do for the next, 4 or 5 weeks. Like, I have the base. It's just sort of like I need to like ramp up to that point.
You should. Yeah. What's holding you back? You just don't want the effort.
My children are holding me back.
Yeah. Okay.
My children. That'll do it. Them being alive is holding me back.
Oh, we should do it. True. I've been wanting to do that for a long time.
You should.
Yeah.
We should do it.
I think it goes back to what I was saying earlier. Is like we should just say yes and then put ourselves in that position and then force ourselves to achieve our goal. I guess.
Yes.
Give ourselves a deadline and some pressure.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
You got so much.
But people have been telling me that for years. I just won't do it.
It's easy not to. You had this thought before on the Blunderbuss about like how people like
what a great podcast.
One of the best.
You get addicted, like about getting addicted to the grind, and you shouldn't get addicted to the grind.
Oh yeah,
remember? Yeah. You were saying something along the lines of like, so there's some people, they just love grinding, and then they never sort of. You can just get used to just working hard and nothing happening.
Right.
Yeah, because you can trick yourself into thinking like, oh, if I just stay active, that's progress or I'm being productive. When really that's not the case.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I did
set goals and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need to like move to the next. I did a mic this week on Tuesday. Huge mistake. I mean, well, no, it was. Let's just say for me,
which mic?
It was one at I'll have to bleep it out. The tiny cover.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was like a late. It was like
each mic. Not every mic is created equal. So I'm trying to like understand.
No, it was the 10 p.m. Tuesday mic.
Got it.
It's the one that I can do because that's when my kids are asleep and I can like drive over there.
It's pretty close, yeah.
And so I did it before too. Actually, I did it before the cracked thing, just to run I sped run my set really fast. And so I did it again this time with like I was like trying new stuff. And it was definitely, the juice was not worth the squeeze, for sure, for that one. And I was sitting there and I was like, this isn't what I need. I don't need like a thing where I'm like, I can practice just trying stuff out.
Right.
I can do that at a show or something. I need, what I need is like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Where I can like, I don't know. I don't know about you, but if I get into the nice rhythm, I can write on stage and I can just do my thing.
Yeah.
And it won't be like the funniest thing, but I'll be like people will like it because I'll be in the zone, and I need that. Totally. I need like that much time, but it takes me maybe like 5 minutes to just get to that point.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get it?
No, I do. Yeah. I pulled back on doing mics a little bit, not because I think I'm like better than them. But it's just like I am accepting I'm like an anxious, insecure person, and I need confidence. So if I go to a mic and I'm made to feel insecure, it will actually affect me negatively.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I mean, I think mics are good for certain things.
Yeah.
If you just need to get up and practice anywhere, if you need to continue to work on your ability to tell jokes or whatever, but at a certain point, they're not good for other things. Yeah, they're really not good for other things. Yeah. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry. What were you gonna say?
I feel like when I first started comedy, I like used to be like, oh, it's so cool when like a pro comic is like at a mic. That's so cool. And then, but then I realized, oh, most pro comics aren't doing mics because it's not efficient for them. Like it's more efficient to do a 15-minute spot.
I need more time.
More time. Yeah, to like work out jokes, and a lot of them write in that way where they kind of write on stage, and also just like that's just also a better opportunity, right? You want to do in front of an actual audience. You don't want like a mic, but like most mics are 3, 4, 5 minutes here. It's like that's not enough time to work on any joke really.
I was excited too when I would see like pro comics at mics. I didn't realize that's a red flag.
Red flag,
That's a bad sign.
You don't want to. They don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. Right? Yeah.
And they should not be here with me.
Yeah. Right. It was interesting too because doing this one, you could tell like everybody knew each other, right? And it wasn't like they were laughing at each other's jokes, but you could tell they were like it was like in Saving Private Ryan, how this group of people, like the platoon are like all brothers, and then like a new guy comes in. It was like, I felt like that. I was like, these guys are like bonded in pain. Yeah. And I'm just coming here like, my jokes, blah, blah, blah. And like they, yes, they were working on jokes, but they were really just like bonding. And I was like,
this is a hang.
This is a hang. And I was like, this is a hang.
And they all start to sound like the same.
Yeah, I was like, this is not my.
Especially that mic, it's a little dicey.
I will say this about your crack set. Though is I watched it and I really loved it. I really enjoyed it, and I think your style really lends itself to being recorded.
Yeah,
like a lot of comics who I think are super super funny. Sometimes when it's recorded, like some of their essence is lost.
Yeah,
but I think with you, there's the opposite effect. I think it really, your vibe is really captured and highlighted well.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Huh. Mm-hmm. Huh. Like, can you tell me a little bit more? I mean, what is that exactly?
I don't know. I mean, like, I can tell you whenever it doesn't go well. It's like a comic who's like very like joke dense and goes on stage like bang, 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 and the room's on fire. Live, that feels amazing.
Feels great, yeah.
But then sometimes some of that energy gets lost through video.
Right.
But with you, I feel like you do a good job of like, you definitely have like your own unique vibe and style.
Yeah.
And like you go after like more ambitious and like thoughtful premises. And so whenever the viewer gets to watch it at home, I feel like that is sort of amped up through the medium.
Huh. I feel like it's also because you podcast so much, you like know how to talk like more. Like it feels more like conversational. It's more of like a casual. That's more captured. You know what I mean? It's easy to capture.
I'm trying to like do that where it's not. It's like less jokes and more almost like. Not that I'm going to be this person, but like the Josh Johnson.
Yeah. Sit on a stool for an hour.
Just like have some thoughts.
Exactly.
That's like how they're coherent, and then and then there's a joke also.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay, that was cool.
Like I don't think that's like a higher benchmark as a comic, but I do think that particular style does lend itself to video better than the classic like ba-dang, ba-dang, ba-dang kind of style of comedy. Because when you're watching that on video, they're like, why is this guy so stressed out? But that's kind of like my style. I go up there and I'm just trying to like hit him as hard as I can, as fast as I can.
No,
but when I watch video, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. There's a reason why that really banging style is like, for late night sets, a 5 minute. It's really short, very controlled, and it's like, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
That's years of miking.
Yeah. But I think the way that people ingest content and comedy now, maybe that's not the best way to go. I think you kind of want something that captures attention, something that people can latch onto emotionally.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, well,
which I think just naturally you're good at.
I'm going to end it there while I have a half chub. Thank you very much for doing the show. Vic, tell our fans where they can find you and your work.
I'm Vic Van Train on social media. I got the podcast, I think, at Blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss Podcast.
Yeah. Tune in. Mike's got a great episode.
Oh, yeah.
You're on it.
Love doing it. That was really fun.
Yeah. I'm at Fart Kai.
Yes.
Everything. You can find me. That's how you find me. Fart Kai.
Yes. Check out, you had I saw a clip of yours when you were at the Laugh Factory.
Oh, yeah. That shit was sick. Yeah.
That was awesome.
That's fun. Thank you. That was fun. Yeah.
There you go, man. So check out these dudes. We'll get the Delta boys, the Mekong guys back together.
Go, baby.
We'll be ambushing U.S. forces off the on the river, on the lazy river.
Look, not my people, but hey, I'm supportive. Hey, I'm supportive. Hey,
that's not me. All right.
I got opinions on Thailand.
Next time, guys.
Another
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Love ya. Bye.
Bye.